A very good morning. I welcome you all. I am thrilled and honored to share this day with a world renowned dancer and teacher. She has an extensive experience in Bharatnatyam, showcasing her roles as a performer and a teacher. She is the artistic director of Ekatvam Kala Shale in Bengaluru, where she imparts her knowledge to the next generation of dancers and yoga enthusiasts. Her journey in Bharatnatyam began under Guru Dr. Hema Govindrajan and was further developed under Guru Srimati Shubha Dhananjay. She holds a master's degree in Bharatnatyam from Kalai Kaveri University, Tamil Nadu, and a senior level certification from the Karnataka board. She is also trained in Natuvanga under Guru Sri Kiran Subramaniam and has explored Marga Karanas. Her expertise extends to being a certified yoga instructor, blending the spiritual and the physical aspects of dance. Shilpa. Shilpa is refining her abhinaya under Guru Srimati Radhika Shetty. She has received prestigious awards such as the Kalamani Kalashri and the Kalamani Award for her exceptional performances. As we sit in her studio, it is hard to unnotice the grit and determination that reflects her hard work. Please welcome the super talented Shilpa Abhiram. Shilpa has showcased her talents at renowned dance festivals across India and internationally, including performances in Germany, France, Qatar, Poland, and many more. Additionally, she conducted Ashtanga yoga sessions and the Bharatnatyam workshop for young dancers in Guadeloupe, France. Shilpa's continuous pursuit of excellence, fueled by her guru's blessings, family support, and art connoisseurs' encouragement, reflects her unwavering passion and commitment to Bharatnatyam, elevating the art form globally. Hello, good morning. Welcome, Shilpa.
Thank you so much.
Can you please tell us about your artistic journey? How did you get started in this dance?
Okay. It's maybe it was at the age of 7. It was my mother who introduced me into dancing. So I started learning under Dr. Hema Govindarajan and under her senior disciples. And at that age, at that time, getting to a dance class from a middle class family was a big thing. So it was my mother's decision. Till date, I do not know what motivated her to take me to dance class, but I'm so blessed and thankful to her that she introduced me into dancing. And my school was in between my home and my dance class. So every day, whenever I had classes for my dance classes, I used to stay back at school, finish the time there, get ready for my dance class, wear the dance class uniform, go to dance class, walk all the way, okay, and finish my dance class and then walk all the way back home. I don't know how it was happening, it just happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So unknowingly, I started loving something what I was doing. Then I continued till my 9th grade under the senior disciples of my teacher. I did my first dance presentation. It is called as Prathama Hejje, Gejje Pooje basically. Okay. And after that 10th grade, it was difficult to manage dancing and studies. So parents asked me to prioritize studies than the extracurricular activity at that time. So I had to stop dancing. And only after marriage, it is when I restarted dancing again.
Wow.
Yes. So it was my husband who motivated me to restart dancing. Mm-hmm. So he told me that the kind of work you're doing, you can get back anytime. But dancing is something which you have been trained. Why don't you try it and get back to it again? So it started there, and I tried to work and do dancing. The balancing was not possible. So at one point I decided I don't want to work, and I was working in a IT company in IBM. Mm-hmm. So it was a very well-paid job, and many of many of my known people told me that you should be crazy to leave a good job and get back to something and try like this at this age. Yeah. So I was 25 that time, and it's been 10 years. The journey is slow, but it's been satisfying.
That's more important.
Yes.
Satisfaction.
Yes. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
So, what inspires your work? Are there any specific themes or messages that you try to convey through your art?
Mm. Everything around me inspires me. So it's just not I watch something or I read about something. It's even a normal life what you are leading. Yeah, you as an artist, you are looking into detailing of everything which is happening around you. Yeah, for example, you're just cooking in your kitchen and that smell, the aroma is inspiring you. Or you're sitting and, for me, sitting and playing with my son, understanding how he's building a story with the different toys which is around him, that is inspiring me. The conversations I have with people, the relationships I see. So everything around me, just not looking up to some person. Yes, everything which I come across in my day-to-day life is inspiring me. So this inspiration is definitely impacting my dance career. Dance as a dancer, those inspirations are showing up in my dancing. So they come out as themes or messages when I am composing something. Yes,
That's so nice. Very insightful also. I mean, to pick out, small little things and making them inspire
yes,
you.
yes, very true. Because as a child, you will not be looking into all these things when you're learning as a dancer. It's only when you are getting into the professional track, you need to look into every minute detail, so that that gets reflected in your dance.
Yeah.
Because dancing at the end of the day is life connecting to your normal life. For me, you are not doing something out of your life. It is your life which you are showing off. Yeah.
So, what messages you try to convey through your dance?
So when it comes to messages, like how I told you, you are expressing your experiences of different things which is inspired around you. So you want to give that message to the audience. Okay. There is a margam format. There is a kind of a syllabus which is created, which is structured in Bharatnatyam. Yeah. So each composition, when you are presenting in that repertoire, it is giving different kinds of messages. Okay, messages can be from telling the story of the god, telling the story of the king, where to whom the poetry was done. From there, the messages can go up to when a viewer is seeing you dance, that viewer may be just looking at your costume. The viewer is getting a message as to how beautifully the costume is stitched, or someone else is looking at the kind of the lights which is used. So it's just not the dance story, it's everything around about the composition, about your performance. It's a presentation giving different kinds of messages to different people, because everyone is not looking at one thing. There are different viewers looking at different things.
For one, I look at the eyes of the dancer. I mean, the eyes give so much, like they speak so many words more than a person.
Yes. So it can also be the music, the kind of music which is used, the singer. So it is everything. But the ultimate underlining message from any art form is surrendering. Okay. Yeah, surrendering to the divine power, the positive energy you believe in. And when you are, through your art, surrendering to that divine higher power, that message is passing on to the viewers.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. So, can you describe the creative process which is there, and how do you go like from the initial idea to the final composition of the dance?
So basically, like how you said, it's an idea. So the idea is it sprouts, yeah. Like how when you are inspired with something, you read about a character, or you see something, and or you listen to something. So in different way, when that idea is created in you, you think of, okay, I want to present this as a dance presentation. I want to share this idea of mine with the viewers, and so what first starts with the kind of a research.
Mhm.
So you have an idea and you sit and research about it. First thing we do now is Google. Yeah, we go to the Google and see what all information is available. Then look up for text, what kind of poetry is available with regards to this, and then we discuss with people around us. For me, it's always been my husband. First thing some idea comes into my mind, I sit and talk to him and I ask him, what do you think about this? What kind of messages can this give, and how is it going to be to present this in a dance format? So we sit and discuss. So the research happens, yeah. Research happens, and then it comes to looking into the poetry, the lyrics required to do the presentation. Sometimes there are poetry available for that idea what you are thinking of, and sometimes it is required for you to get the lyrics written. Yeah, so the scholars write the lyrics and we work on it later. And once the study material is done, then during this process, you're already working on how to choreograph this. How do you want to start it? How you want it to flow through the presentation, and how is the ending going to be? Yeah, and once this is done, we move into getting the music. Yeah, what are the different instruments I want to use for this particular kind of the idea which is there for me, and how is it going to impact if a male singer is singing or if a female singer is singing. So then we do the composition of the music. Yeah, how many times the line has to be repeated, where only music has to be played and no one is singing. So this kind of music composition direction we do, and then comes the final choreography. And during this final choreography, you may feel that this is not required, and sometimes you feel that, oh, that had to be added. So we rework on it. So by the time it comes onto the stage, a lot of working is happening, and this can happen in few days or it can happen in few years.
Of course.
Yes.
Years.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
I only thought studies was tough. This seems tougher.
Yes, yes, that's what I can tell you. Many people think it's just hours of practice in the studio, and you come onto the stage.
Frankly,
and you
even I
perform.
thought so.
Yeah, but it's a lot of things which happens. Coordinating with all the people to put up a show is a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have like a team?
I have people, yeah, the singer, my mridangist, the flutist. When according to the availability of them, we work together.
Oh, nice. Okay. And what mediums and techniques do you prefer to use, or do you constantly use, and why these techniques?
Uh, to be frank, I haven't used anything out of my vocabulary of Bharatnatyam.
Okay.
So whatever I've been learning through the years, it's been yes, I'm influenced with different styles, but I'm still sticking to the same kind of like how I told you the structure of Bharatanatyam, using the same vocabulary of Bharatanatyam. I've been working only that. I have not experimented with new things. When I learned Marga Karanas, I started to use that in my dancing, but yeah, once in a while, but nothing out of Bharatanatyam vocabulary.
Any future plans of expanding onto different styles?
I feel I'm still not ready for that. A lot of working has to happen when you are inculcating something into your well-known dancing that methodology. So you need to be very careful when you're blending things. If it goes little up and down, just a pinch of salt. If it is more, the food is not tasting well.
Correct.
So you need to be very careful when you are using. So I'm not at a stage to experiment on that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Nice. Hope to see you with the blends also someday.
Yes, definitely.
So, who are some of the artists that have influenced your work, and how have they impacted your style?
When I learned under Dr. Hema Govindarajan as a child, and as a child, I was just learning what was taught to me. The brain was not working that much. Okay, it was just the body, the physical aspect, which is responding to what is taught to you, and then
Just perfecting your
correct. Yeah. So yeah. So as a child, you're not. I mean, I don't. Now generation kids are. They think widely because many things are accessible easily now.
Yes.
When I was a child, we did not have the kind of shows which is happening now to go and see, or the YouTube was not very well equipped with all the kinds of dancing which
Rightly
is
spoken.
seen on the YouTube. Yeah, so it was not like that. So we were only looking at our teacher and we were learning. Yeah, maximum we were doing is practicing with your friend. That's all. So through the years, when I started learning under different people, I it became part of me. Yeah,
Of course.
I learned under one teacher. If that style was suiting for something here, I would use that. Yeah, when I'm choreographing, when I'm working, when I'm even teaching my children. When I think that when I did my masters, I learned Kalakshetra style. So some step, some vocabulary of that style, I liked it and I want to put it here. So it's definitely impacted. Different things what I've learned has impacted my style. Yeah.
Nice. So, can you share a memorable experience or project in your career that has significantly impacted on you?
There are many, yeah, through the every day when you're doing something is giving you a lot of experience. Yeah, it's a memory. Every day is a
Yes.
memory. So I would like to share one, which a very fresh memory in my mind, which happened last month.
Okay.
So it was arrangement of my student. Yeah, so she's of my age. Yeah, she has four beautiful children.
Wow.
Yeah? And from 6 years, she's learning dance under me. Yeah, and that too through an online platform. Okay.
So you teach online also?
Online, so yeah.
Nice.
So it's only one time I have met her. She had come to India, and so she expressed 2 years back. She expressed her dream, her wish to do her arangetram. So for people who do not know what's an arangetram, it's the first dance recital as a professional artist.
Okay.
Yeah. So that level of training is happened. So that is arangetram.
So just let me stop you there. How long has she been training before she did her first performance?
So for till date, it's been 6 years.
Oh.
6 years. And as a child, she had learned for a couple, maybe 1 or 2 years. But she has a lot of love for dancing. Her passion for dancing is something which we have. I myself is inspired from. So when she expressed her desire to do her engagement 2 years back, we are like, okay, we will go ahead. But first thing was she doesn't live here in India.
Okay.
Okay, so she lives in a country Guadeloupe, very far from India, closer to America. So our class itself was reverse. So it is morning there, it is night here, and it is morning here, it's night there. And for her to do an arrangetram here did not make sense because her family, her people live in that country.
Right.
So she wanted to do it there. And so we started working on it and see what best things we can do to recreate this arangetram vibe in a country there. Yeah. And 2 years, first main thing was to get musicians. Taking musicians from India was very expensive. The kind of small thing like visa and the ticketing charges. Yeah. So best thing for us was to get someone from Europe. So we had singer, mridangist, flutist, and violinist, everyone collaborating and coming over to that country. So all the planning, rehearsal, everything was happening online till then. Okay, so apart from all these things, 2 years we have worked from costume to jewelry to planning to getting the musicians, everything. And moreover, everything what we're doing, we had to translate it into French because people there do not understand English. Yeah, so that work was also there. And she, along with giving that much time for practice in front of the device, in front of me, she had to plan all of this all by herself. All by herself. Okay. That takes me to tell that once I went there, we did a few rehearsals, and after I observed the kind of the love she received on that day when she finished the presentation, it's like the biggest memories for me.
Of course.
We had standing ovations after every presentation. There were 350 people present for the show. So it was very overwhelming for me.
350 is not a joke.
Yes, yes. And in a country which is not aware of what is Bharatnatyam. So it is the first Arangetram which has happened in that country.
Oh.
Yes, yes. So she has very good support from her loved ones, and everyone across the country had come to see that show. And she was crying when she finished her performance. I had tears when the show was over.
My hair standing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So it is the memorable thing for me because the 2 years of work we have done and what message it gave to the people. Yeah. So she is an Indian, and many years, maybe 200, 300 years back, their ancestors were taken by the French government for sugarcane cultivation in that country.
Okay.
So from then they have been living there, and they are still trying to stick on to the roots of India.
That's so nice.
Yes, yes. They have temples there. They still follow the rituals. They are looking to stay connected with the country.
That's
Yeah.
so
So
nice.
this has been a very big memorable thing for me, and it was a very good experience.
Yeah, it's a real proud moment for a teacher.
Yes, yes.
To
Proud
see the
moment.
student performing in front of strangers who don't even know what
Correct,
this kind of
correct,
art
yes,
form is.
Yes. And
Yes.
also when we were presenting things, we had to select compositions in such a way that it is reaching those audiences as well.
That also.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise they would not feel connected
Correct,
to what
correct.
she's doing.
Yes,
Very
yes,
true.
yes.
That's so nice to hear. So, how do you stay motivated and continue to evolve as an artist?
So this takes me back to the question, what inspires you? So the answer is same for me. So I am motivated by everything around me. Yeah. Yes, there are people whom I look up to, and just not from the art field in my day to day life. Yeah.
Okay.
There are. I mean, everything which is happening, I am taking something from that. So as an artist, I'm so blessed. I feel thankful that I am able to recognize all these minute things, yeah, the small nuances of everything around me, and it's just not evolving you and impacting you as an artist but as a human being as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is guiding you to go on a right path in your life.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, like how I told you, is there are people. First is my family, my cousins, and my even my children. When I'm teaching them and I give them time to practice, I am sitting and watching them as to how they are remembering what is taught to them and how they are practicing. So I always, yeah, I get back to telling that everything around me is motivating me.
We pick up pieces and parts
Part
of
of
it
it.
and imbibe it
Yes.
into our lives.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true. So, what challenges have you faced in your career and how have you overcome them?
The biggest challenge for me has been to get back to dancing at the age of 25.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
after my ninth grade, I did not think of dancing at all. So, and like how I told you, it was my husband who pushed me to get back to dancing. Um, when as a child I joined, it was my mom who searched for a dance school and took me. At 25 years, at that age, there were many dance schools. There were many dance teachers. So the dance teaching had evolved so much. And I didn't know where the senior disciples from whom I learned were, because there was no connection made after I left dancing. So it was difficult to get back to them or to find a new teacher, because there had to be some kind of a spark.
Right.
And you're not just a child just going into a school and start learning ABCD.
You need to feel connected.
Correct, correct. So thankfully, I was fortunate enough to meet Shubha Dhananjay ma'am, under whom I learned for a few years. And then, like how motivation inspire comes, looking up to teachers and different teachers and learning from them happened. So that's how I started evolving myself. And now I'm getting mentored under Radhika Shetty from Mangalore and Lakshmi Parthasarathy from Chennai. Yes, so it's been it was difficult to find a teacher. Yeah, at the age of 25, that has been the most challenging
Biggest
thing for me.
challenge.
Yeah.
Right. Besides the daily challenges. you
Yes,
face.
yes. So daily challenges is there, especially with a little kid,
Yes.
3 years old. Yeah, priority is always there. Yeah, so you learn so much of patience,
Go to balance everything.
balance. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So nice. So, what role do you think dance plays in the society, and what impact do you hope that dance has on your viewers?
Hmm. When we look back into the history, the scriptures, it says that the dance or the art was created for the well-being of the society. Yeah. So when you tell well-being of the society, there is a message. Okay. And it is left to the viewers what message they are taking from them.
Well-being, as in, how do you
Entertainment.
entertainment?
So it says that the story goes like there were a lot of cruelty happening, and to avoid that, the gods came together and created this art form. Yeah, and if you take dancing, it was passed on from devas, from the gods to the common man, and it flourished under the patronage of kings and landlords at those times. And yes, it went through a little bit of a struggle during the rules, different invaders, yeah, ruling our country. So it went through a kind of a struggle, and later after the independence, it slowly started evolving, and this is what we see today with regards to Bharatnatyam and any other art form for that matter. And this is so when this is happening, different kinds of messages through the generation is being passed on through the art. And if we see today, when you are presenting a composition, like how I told earlier, it can be a story of a god, story of a character. Yeah, there are so many characters. Maybe I'm taking a character from the independent struggle. Yeah, the freedom struggle. I'm taking about, for example, the well-known Bhagat Singh. I'm taking. I want to tell the story of him. Yeah, so it's just like making a movie. So much goes into making a movie, and along with entertainment, it is giving a message. So same is the case with art as well. When you go to an art gallery, you're just not seeing the colors. There is a message when the painter is doing that. And when you see the sculptures around, there is something which is coming in the head for the person to create a sculpture like that. So it can be the hard work of that person. Yeah, it can be a social message as to follow your dharma, follow what is right. So it is different messages from different themes and topics you are working on.
And also, I think it's different messages for different people, because
yes.
the way we look at the art may be not the same as what the other person's looking at.
Yes, definitely. And that's why we stand responsible.
Right.
As artists, I can't just go on the stage and do what I want. Yeah, I am standing as a representation of the art, and I have to be very, very careful as to what I am showing it to the viewers. So when I am sitting and working on something, it is a big responsibility, because it is very true. People get influenced, yes, with what they see.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
yeah. So it is a big
And
responsibility.
they take back home a part of what you give them.
Correct.
Yes.
Maybe in their work or just in their day-to-day activities. Yes.
Yes. So nice. Okay, do you have any advice for the aspiring dancers out there who look up to you and who have not even met you maybe, but maybe future planning to get into Bharatnatyam and, making a name for themselves in this world? Any kind of message you want to give them? Any words of advice?
Okay, so as an artist to another artist, I would like to tell with my experience is work hard. Always believe in your journey, yes, and trust what you're doing. And underlining statement, everyone tells work hard. It is very important. Only if you work hard, you get the fruits of your work. Yeah, and be humble. Be humble.
Yes, I think consistency is the main key.
Very true.
Dedication and consistency is what is shown when I've seen you like this. I mean, it's really wonderful.
Yes.
So I think that brings us to the end of the questionnaire. And about the audience, I can't say on their part, but I myself personally have got to know so much and learned so much from you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Aisha. It's my pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity to share my views, and hope this is taken. This gives a good message to everyone watching this.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure.
Yeah. and it's just me talking about whatever I've experienced through my dancing journey. Thank you so much.
And if anybody wants to join your school or learn from you, how can they get in touch with you?
They can contact me through Instagram. Shilpa Abhiram is my Instagram profile. Yes, if they really want a number, you can share across my number.
Okay, I shall do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you.